Hello, my fellow patriots. This is Alex with Disabled Vets Perspective. I know many of you thought that I'd already passed away by now, but no, it's just been crazy. Good news is Lisa's done with her second round of radiation, hopefully her last. She is continuing her immunotherapy, spending a lot of time sleeping lately. She gets pretty exhausted after radiation, which is kind of understandable because it's hard on the body, but she is doing okay. So that's all we can expect at this point. We're just staying in the fight, staying at it, and take it one day at a time as we get it. But anyway, the reason I wanted to come on here now is because obviously there's been so much going on, and I've been keeping up with everything as much as I can, but the reality is that life has been pushing in many different directions right now, so it's been a little hard to process thought and maintain some element of sanity. So anyway, I'm here now. I'm gonna get back at it. I'm going to be doing a live as soon as I can get a signal. Something really funny is happening down here in the panhandle of Florida, and I thought it was just us out here, but no. There is apparently pretty massive signal disruption down here. Cell phones, computers, internet, satellite, everything. It's almost like it's being throttled down for some reason. And like I said, I thought it was just my system, but no, I've asked many people and they're saying the same thing, that it is really unusual because people can't make phone calls, they can't get online, they can't do this and that. It's just weird, but I'm sure it's all part of this, whatever they're trying to implement. I just don't know why the Florida Panhandle is a target, except for the fact we've got a whole bunch of military bases all clustered together down here. Plus we are a conservative stronghold, and many veterans live in this area. So those things considered might have something to do with it. But anyway, so now to the subject at hand. I think many of you have probably heard already that a certain ship with the certain name of Evergreen ended up blocking the Suez Canal. Weird. You may have also noticed the names of the tugboats that are being used to try to dislodge said ship. Weird. But mailbox. Anyway, there's something more to this than meets the eye, and you can see them signaling all over the place, whether it be, the white hats or the black hats, whatever. It's the lines are getting blurred right now, because even when the black hats are doing something, the white hats rather, the good guys, seems like even when they're doing something, it's still hurting the rest of us. So it's kind of getting old hearing about, the black hats did this, the white hats are doing that, because we are the ones suffering while they're playing their stupid little game and their show, their movie, whatever they want to call it. It's hurting real people. So it's a game to them, it's a show, whatever. To us, it's reality. And they need to get this put into check real quick before they start seeing our reality. But I'll leave that there. Anyway, I want to take you back to the beginning of the universe. But remember when they were holding the cargo ships off the coast of California? They were making them all stay out there, and they were bunching up, and they slowed down the containers going in and out of the ports of LA. Well, what they're doing here is they are systematically trying to disrupt commerce. If they can disrupt commerce, they can control the cost of commerce, for one, but then the availability of essential things for the general population. So what they're doing is they're trying to crash the economy. That's part of their Agenda 21 that they're running late on right now. They want the economy crashed. They want the people totally submissive and flustered and unable to function because they don't have their life-sustaining things like peanut butter. They're trying to do this to bring the cost of merchandise up, which will, they're deflating the dollar so that it will become very, very expensive to get basic things. $10 a gallon for milk, $7 a bag for bread, you know, $5 to $7 a gallon for gas. That's their goal. They want us absolutely suffering, because when you can get the population suffering, you can get them to damn near do anything you want. The best way to a controlled human is through their stomach. So you can see how they're doing this. This plan is coming together for them. Well, the Suez Canal thing is part deux, because they want, the argument is, oh, only 10% of the ships go through the Suez Canal. Okay, fair enough. Have you seen the size of these ships going through the Suez Canal? They are capable, you know, that 10% that go through there are capable of supporting 30% of the total need of the planet. So it doesn't matter that there's only 10% of the ship. They can control 1/3 of everything that we have. So if you block this thing off and leave it blocked off for a while, you put a strain on the supply chain. And again, if you don't have the products, or if the products become hard to get, high demand, the prices go up. The dollar loses its value, the price goes up, they meet in the middle, everybody stays broke, helpless, and unhappy. So this is significant. And what you folks need to do is, you really need to have your staple foods, you need to have your water, you need to have your essential paper products, so, you know, so nobody's dying and running around looking for toilet paper and holding up stores at gunpoint for a 4-pack of Charmin. But this is serious stuff. And if you're not looking at getting ready for what's to come, it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks. And you're going to quickly be out of options. Now, I am not a doom and gloom guy. I've never been that way. But I am giving a sense of urgency that you have got to get your stuff so that you can survive a couple of months minimum with what you have in your pantry, because it's going to get worse. I don't know when this show will be reaching its climax, but while it's being played, there is real live suffering. So you can alleviate some of that suffering as to what's to come by making sure you have your essentials. So no doom and gloom, just preparedness. Watch some of the prepping channels. They'll walk you through the process. They'll talk about your essential things that you need to survive. I mean, you would kind of know what you eat every day, what you enjoy, to include your candy bars and things like that. Sounds stupid, but try going a couple of months without one of your favorite little snacks. So that should be considered in your preps and your supplies, everything. So you don't want to just survive, you want to thrive, and you can do it if you make sure to have everything you need. But anyway, get ready for this thing. You see it. I'm not the only one that sees it. Everybody knows something funny is going on. The cost of living is moving up at a pretty good ricky-tick. You can see it happening. Look at the price of your groceries that you've been buying for the last 4 years, and tell me that you're not paying 20, 30% more for it. It's real live, in-your-face inflation of the product, deflation of the currency. So, I don't know what else to tell you. You got to get ready. Nobody is going to come and help you when this thing goes full tilt. I mean, it's bad out here right now, and they're trying to take us out using pricks. They're trying to take us out using chemicals on testing equipment that is deadly. So they want to starve us out. They want to kill us off. They want to do this as quickly as possible, and they're moving at high speed right now to make that happen. And they want us, frankly, to kill each other, because you take food away from people for about 5 days, watch their kids come up and ask, Mom and Dad, when are we going to get some bread so we can have something to eat? You watch and see what Mom and Dad are willing to do to make sure those kids can eat. Don't put yourself in that position. Get yourself ready now. Get your defenses up, which is another thing they're trying to take from us. They want us defenseless. Don't ever give up your defense. It's worth dying over. I swear to you. Because if you give up your defenses, you're as good as dead anyway. Because they're going to kill you off slowly. At least if you're trying to defend yourself from having your right to live taken away from you, then if you die in that process, you haven't lost anything. You've survived. You've made it to the next step. So don't let them make us victims. Keep yourselves focused and keep an eye on how they're doing things. It's not even being hidden. You can see it. I can see it. We can make it through this, but we have to take care of ourselves and our family. Anyway, that's what I got. Make sure if you like it, you hit the thumbs up on the way out the door. Tell your friends about me. I know I haven't been on for a while. I'm coming back. I'll be back to full tilt because there's a lot going on. But anyway, that being said, y'all stay in the fight.